Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bello Braddock.
And I'm Amelia Bello Braddock. And today, the tech transformation of your next Disney vacation.
Yes, the tech transformation continues. These are a couple, one in particular that we've been waiting for. So
I'm excited.
Let's kick it off. We are talking about off the top here. It is now official. MagicBand Plus will be launching this summer. And
Hey Disney
later this year at Walt Disney World. We were just talking about that last week. It sounds like it's going to Disneyland first.
I don't know, how are they going to roll it out into all of the rooms?
Well, I guess, yeah, they'll stage it out. So what can you do with all this tech right now? What do we know about it? Let us dive in first with MagicBand Plus. What can you do with MagicBand Plus?
MagicBand Plus has a bit of a variety in the things you can do with it. You can use MagicBand Plus to bring the 50th anniversary, like the golden sculptures that they have all around, to life, and you can interact with them using MagicBand Plus on Disney Fab 50 Quest.
Oh, yeah, that's a little, I think it's through Disney Park, the Play Disney Parks app.
I've had some issues with that app, but, maybe this will work more efficiently. We'll see.
I guess if we had extra time, we used to like to do Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, but for some reason I don't like staring down at the app all the time when I'm in the parks. I like to actually enjoy the park, so.
I feel like this would be good if you're waiting for your lightning lane, like if you couldn't get one next and you had to book one for in like an hour or so and you don't want to leave the park and come back, so you're looking for something to do.
Yeah, I guess gives you something different to do.
Because my first thought was, oh, well, when you're waiting for your next Fast Pass, and then I went, that would never ever happen.
Yeah. So, well, it can sort of happen with regular lightning lane.
It kind of reminds me of those wands at Universal where you could
like the Harry Potter wands. And It's a little bit like that. Or it could be as they get it. Those have some pretty cool applications.
Yeah. But I mean, this will also give you an augmented reality feature through the apps. So. Yeah,
on the other one, it says you can unlock digital achievements. Yeah, through that augmented reality feature. So I guess it could be fun for someone. Not for me. Not something I really care about using.
Well, no offense, but I don't think you're their target demographic.
The next one, though, is a little bit more interesting. Still don't know if I'll do it, but.
Yes, in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, using MagicBand Plus, you can join Star Wars Batuu Bounty Hunters experience, which is basically just a virtual scavenger hunt through Black Spire Outpost. But I think this is a cool thing. I wouldn't mind trying this.
Yeah, it says MagicBand Plus will be your guide, vibrating and lighting up to show you on the right path. Yeah, then through the augmented reality. So I guess when you hold your phone up over a wall or something, the thermal viewer...
Kind of like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it'll show you. Yeah, exactly. And you'll see a door open or you'll see the bounty or whoever it is you were trying to catch.
Yeah.
Once your mission is complete, the local guild master will reward you with galactic credits. So...
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Can I actually do anything with these credits, or do I just get other stuff through the game, like Disney Emoji Blitz credits? Like, what do those mean? We'll find out.
Is this like a free popcorn thing if I get enough credits?
So this is another sort of Sorcerers in the Magic Kingdom type of game. Yes. I don't think I'll use those. The next one...
I think I would. The next one I'm excited for.
Sort of a variation on a theme.
Well, it will have a glow with the show feature that you can experience. Like the MagicBand on your wrist.
Yeah, remember glow with the show ears. Yeah, that's what it's...
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I've heard this before.
Yeah. Those were my words, glow with the show. Not my words, but I'm relating this to glow with the show. They weren't, but I am, because it's glow with the show on your wrist.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally just glow with the show. I was like, I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. Disney? Care to explain?
Yeah, so we'll have to see. It vibrates and stuff, and we'll just have to see. A lot of these, here's my thought. I'm hearing all this, and a lot of them are, it's like they came up with this idea, but they're not really sure what to do with it yet. Because there's nothing cool, new, and original. I guess the statues are probably the most original. But if I have to open my phone and everything to get something out of it, it's going to be a bit of a pain for me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll still buy one. But
yes, I will still waste time figuring out how to use it.
Yeah, I like to test them out. But I want to see some, and I don't even know what they are, but some better applications for whatever new technology is in MagicBand Plus. So,
well, they go on sale this summer, and all of the available experiences that I've mentioned above will
be in place, so we'll be able to test them out, mostly maybe at the nighttime shows. We'll see if it's at every show.
I just want a fancy MagicBand.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We'll see what kind of designs they have.
I've seen them. They're really nice.
There'll probably be more. There's a 50th one and stuff. But anyway, the next one is what they've been talking about for a while. We've been waiting for, and now it's finally happening.
Hey Disney
Hey Disney.
is coming to Walt Disney World. So according to Disney, they use Alexa technology for Amazon Echo devices when you can be able to ask useful questions like weather forecasts, timers, alarms. Like basically it's just your Alexa, but at Disney.
Yeah, and it says you'll get an answer from 25 characters. So
I wonder, can you set this or is it just like a random generator? Like one time it'll be Olaf and then the next time Mickey will show up.
that's what I think. But here's what I want to know. Here's my question, and I'm going to test it.
Right.
Can I say, hey Disney, get me an individual lightning lane for Cosmic Rewind for today? How good is Hey Disney going to be? If it can do that, it's a winner.
I don't think it can, though.
So it says when you stay at select resort hotels.
Because your Magic Band isn't linked to it, though. It's just in your room.
Yes, but it'll know who you are from your room.
Okay.
You can use Hey Disney to learn helpful information about your vacation, order room amenities, and more. So, and more must mean individual lightning lanes.
I don't think it does.
Or even regular lightning lanes. I'm not picky.
You're not picky. Give me all the free fast passes, Disney.
It does say, wondering when the next bus to Epcot leaves? Well, that would be valuable. How is it going to know when the actual bus stop signs don't know?
No, I'm sorry. What bus to Epcot?
You know, like when you're in your room and you go to the bus and you see on the sign the bus says 8 minutes and it says 12 minutes. So
well, if you're staying at the Contemporary, you won't need this because there is no bus to Epcot.
I don't think that the bus one was a good example for them to use, to be quite honest here. Yeah, but if you need more towels, you can ask that too. So, you know what?
I feel like monorail or boat would have been a more reliable mode of transportation for them to use. Why'd they pick the bus?
I do think Hey Disney is a good thing. What it really it makes it, you don't have to go to the screen now and wait to see. You can just ask the, times of the parks.
That's true.
You don't have to dial housekeeping because the example here is I need more towels. We usually like extra pillows and stuff. So
can you unplug it if you don't like it?
You don't have to use it. It's an option.
I know, but if you don't like, can you unplug it or how would you opt out of it? Just because I know people that are conscious of it.
Well, there's a mute button on Alley devices.
Oh, so it's just going to be an Alley device.
Yeah, the picture of it, we'll post one. It looks like an iPhone in landscape format inside a little box like an Echo Show with two Mickey Mouse ears on the top. That's sort of what it looks like.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it'll have the regular Amazon Echo buttons on it, which are, volume up, down, reset, and mute. Maybe it won't have the reset if they don't want you doing that. But anyway.
Well, maybe I'll learn more about this because, yes, you can have Hey Disney at home.
Yes, we were actually wondering about that too. So they've given more information on that now.
Yes, it will be available for purchase with supported Amazon Echo devices, and you can get it at the Amazon Alexa Skills Store. And
yes, you can bring the magic of Disney home with you.
Yes, and in the future, MagicBand Plus will also work with Hey Disney, so they're just combining all of their new endeavors.
By pairing supported Amazon Echo devices. So this is when I think the MagicBand Plus will get a little bit better for me personally.
And I mean, I have a bit of a concern, the whole thing with MagicBand Plus, it's probably going to be the children playing the games, and you have to link it to your My Disney Experience account.
Yeah.
And the kids don't have that.
Yeah, this is an important point. Let me read it. I wrote down exactly as they say it. It says, to use Play Disney Parks mobile app to enhance the MagicBand Plus experience, guests must be logged into the Play Disney Parks app with the Disney account linked with their MagicBand Plus. So if you want to use it, I'll just have to log in on your phone to my account. That's what it means.
Or now, make me an account.
Yeah, but your band will be logged to mine. All the bands have to be logged to one for things like individual lightning lanes. So this is where
Disney think this through?
No, this is where it gets a bit bumpy.
I don't think Disney thought this through enough.
I mean, unless I'm missing something and we'll have to play around. The only seamless way is to log in. But now you have, you can charge, you can delete reservations, you could do a whole bunch of stuff. So it is a little bit tricky how this is going to work out. So, I wish they would allow sort of a guest access through my thing. So it's only, maybe it is, I don't know. We'll see when this rolls out. Maybe they've sort of locked out other stuff so you can log in on your kid's phone so they can play with it. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think.
But all in all, I like both of these things. I love Disney tech. I love when they try new things, even if it's not the greatest thing for me.
As long as I get one, I'm fine with it.
I do like the Hey Disney. Personally, I think that's the one that'll be most valuable for me instead of looking stuff up. A lot of the basics
or having
for
to
hours.
wait for it to scroll.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That TV screen. So now you won't have to cast it at home. You'll be able to have Hey Disney.
I want to know if you can say, hey, Disney, play me the Stacy video on loop.
Well, we're going to try everything. We're going to put Hey Disney through its paces, that's for sure. Let's hope it's there in August at our resort.
If not, we'll just have to book another trip.
Yeah. Oh, I do have to get on that, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. A little bit more about Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, exactly how they're going to handle that when it opens on May 27th.
Yes, it is opening with a virtual queue and an individual Lightning Lane selection. So it opens at Epcot, and there will no standby line options.
Yeah, so I think this is what they did with Rise of the Resistance as well.
Yeah. Did they have a standby line for Ratatouille? Do you know when it first dropped?
I can't recall.
I feel like they didn't,
I'm
not sure.
I think they did a virtual as well.
I know they definitely did virtual. I just can't remember if they had a
Wouldn't
standby.
have been for very long, so...
I don't know if this is the best idea at Epcot. I feel like you want to disperse the crowds more, and so maybe a standby line would be a better option, and then the other rides at Epcot
the thing
would have
is,
less
though,
of a line.
they will change it fairly quickly if it's not working. So this could be for a week for all we know. We'll see. You will need to use the My Disney Experience app to join the virtual queue if you have not done it before.
Yes, and the virtual queue is, of course, limited to one use per day.
Yes, you cannot. You can go on it once.
Although, question, if you've linked account, how they used to scam fast passes, can you scam multiple virtual queues?
No, I think they've got around that.
Come on, Disney.
Yep.
We need your loopholes.
To close out the show, there are some new details about what's behind those walls at Epcot. They've given us some artist rendering, and I've been wondering what the new hub
Do we
was
know when they're coming down?
No, we don't know when they're coming
Of course
down,
not.
but we know what there's going to be.
Great.
So this is World Celebration. So everything now starts with World, which
Yep.
makes sense. So this is the new hub area where the fountain was. What are we going to find there?
And the new hub area is divided into gardens with a center planter based on the 5-ring Epcot logo.
Oh, that's all right.
Is that like the circular with the
You know
ring?
the logos? Yeah, it looks like a star almost with circles.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, I saw 5 rings and I was like, oh, Olympics.
I like this. There's now lots of seating and shaded areas. So they're making it much more lush, sort of nature-oriented.
Because you used to have to go hide and by the bathrooms in the shade and sit on one of those, on the edge of the planters.
Yeah, they had those shade sails.
They were not effective.
No, they were just a very small area. So sounds like they're going to be planting a lot more trees that over time will grow big and huge.
Yes, and the garden area surrounds Communicore Hall and Communicore Plaza, where Epcot's international festivals have their home base.
Yeah, and you know what I like? That at night, lighting will take over. So they're trying to make the gardens more immersive at night. We'll see how it all comes together. So it's sort of a special nighttime experience that changes through the seasons.
I feel like they're doing a lot with Epcot recently.
Well, that's good, right?
It does leave the most to be desired, to be honest with you.
And I do like how they're sort of incorporating, where they can, Walt's original city sort of vision.
Yeah, that's true.
So in this Communicore Hall, that's obviously a building. Remember, they used to have the festival showcase area, and this is taking over for that.
I have a vague recollection of that.
Yeah, they used to, for each festival, you could go in and buy merch, and they would have wine at the Food and Wine and stuff like that.
The buying power, of course.
So it'll have an exhibition and a gallery space, and you'll be able to also have, they'll have art displays, live music, food, and a demonstration kitchen. So I know they're going to use that a lot. And then next to Communicore Hall, they'll also have a new Mickey and Friends meet and greet location. Yes. So that will come back. It'll be no more of just them running around and you waving behind them.
Oh, Minnie, can you get in the background of my selfie over here?
Character Spot. It will be taking over for Character Spot.
Yes.
At least that's where I think this one is.
Yes.
And this whole new area was inspired by the original Epcot aesthetic, as we were saying. And it can be seen throughout the transformation, including the triangular geometry most prominently featured on Spaceship Earth. So we're going to see how they work that into everything.
Speaking of Spaceship Earth, does anyone know what they're doing with that?
No, that one is still sort of on hold.
Are they going to... Is Chris being called up? Does anyone know?
Yeah, we'll find out. Communicore, by the way, they say the name goes back to the origins of Epcot, also emphasizing the park's central idea of community. So yes. I have to say, at least they're putting some thought into Epcot. Yes. Real thought for once.
That's true. It's always been very underdeveloped.
Unfortunately, Walt passed away and no one could do his image, so they scrambled a bit. They did a pretty good job by making the community out of World Showcase.
But then they didn't focus enough on the rides to make it a valid theme park.
Then they had more the educational because he wanted it to be a living science area with scientists working there. So that's how the original sort of area was developed. So now they're taking it a step further. few more rides, but still trying to stay true to the vision in a bit.
Yes.
Anyway, that is the news for this week, mostly about the tech transformation coming your way. Let us know on social this week at 1923 Main Street. Do you like MagicBand Plus? And hey, Disney, do you think you'll use them? Do you even care? Maybe we'll put some polls out and see what the pulse of the 1923 Main Street listener base is. Love to hear your thoughts. And thank you so much for listening to the show. And we'll see you again next week. Have a magical day.
Bye.